Conservative Media Peeps, what's up? It's me, John D. Villarreal, the MMA expert and the 4-time national champion. We've got Paul at Villarreal there too. And we're talking about Strikeforce. It's going down in Columbus, Ohio. It's on March 5th. You need to check this out. It's going to be on Showtime. We're going to put the link. We're going to do the whole situation because we love Showtime and Strikeforce and all our peeps over there. Now, we're talking about Henderson versus Feijao for the middleweight championship of the world in Strikeforce. This is explosive, and we know that Feijao beat Mo, King Mo, took him out with the elbow strikes, everything like that. So King Mo's out of there. Now it's all about Feijao. But we also know that Henderson is coming off a lot of action and just came off a big win against Babalu and KO'd him. So people want to know who's going to win. Can Henderson at 40 do it? Can he recapture the situation here and get himself another title? I think he can. I think it's going to be an explosive fight, and you have to break it down. Styles make fights, right? So what do we have here? We've got Henderson, who's a tremendous wrestler, usually in tremendous condition, very tough, good chin, good endurance, everything like that, and a lot of power in both hands. We've seen him just take people out of there, and particularly that right hand is just explosive. Then we have, Feijao, who comes from, Team Black House with Nogueira and Silva and Machida and that whole thing. I believe Machida's over there. But yet he is very much of, even though those are great, a lot of those dudes are submission dudes, although Machida more, of the straight, but much more of a, he's much more of a striker. And a lot of his wins have come by way of stoppage. In fact, I think almost all of his wins have come by way of stoppage. And so I think we're going to see someone that wants to trade. And I think you're going to have, a slugfest. And in that kind of situation, I like where Henderson can come out on this. I think that Henderson's, deficiencies typically come when he can get sort of out-muscled, which is very rare as he's extremely strong. But like sometimes when he's going up in weight, or the times that he's trying to go up to 205 and whatnot, or some bigger guys, or some of the old pride fights and whatnot. And I think also maybe with some of the submission games, again with Jake Shields and stuff like that. I don't think we're going to see that here. Now, of course, this is a very live fight. I mean, it's not like I'm betting the house on. I'm not betting at all, but it's not like I'm predicting 100% behind Henderson. I like Henderson. I'd say I give Henderson probably 60-40 or even 2/3, 1/3 chance to win this fight. And I think that he's going to be crafty. I think he's going to have more tools, and I think he's going to be tough. And look, at 185, Henderson's very big, very strong. There's no question about it. I mean, I think that he's very tough at 185, and he's coming off very quality wins. And even his losses were quite competitive to Silva and to Jake Shields. And so that's what I think. Paul, how do you see this fight breaking down?
I agree with you. I think that this is going to be likely a striking fight, unless Dan Henderson decides to take it more to the ground. As you said, Feijao, all his victories have come via knockout or stoppage. He is a striker. He wants to stay on the feet. And, look, Dan Henderson is a tough dude with a good chin and a big right hand. And, you got to give him a real shot in that fight, even if he is 40 years old.
That's the thing. I think if Henderson gets in any kind of trouble, I think Henderson can take him down and wear him out and do some different things. And I think that he's got a big advantage on that. Henderson can do some ground and pound, and he can even try to throw, some of the basic submissions on him. So I think he has more tools here, and I wouldn't even be surprised necessarily to see something like a GSP versus Thiago Alves type of situation in this matchup. So we could easily see that, but I don't think Henderson's going to be worried about exchanging at all. I think that's what he wants. So what do you think about that? This is going to be exciting. It's coming down. It's the middleweight championship of the world for Strikeforce. Give me the comments below, subscribe above, rate this video high, repost it everywhere. I'm John D. Villarreal. That is Paul at Villarreal. You're watching Conservative Media, and we'll see you next time.